Good evening and welcome to the Republic. Today, we are going to talk about Bitcoin, the first and most famous digital currency out there, among over 5,000 of others. But what is it exactly? Is it money? A way to save? A payment system? Or something else? To fully understand it, let's first find out why someone made it. Bitcoin is a special kind of digital money that can be sent directly between people on the internet without using medium like banks. Instead of relying on trust, Bitcoin uses a system where transactions are confirmed through cryptography. The creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, wanted a way to make electronic payments without depending on a third party. With Bitcoin, you don't need a bank or a payment company in the middle of transactions. This makes Bitcoin a faster and fairer way to pay. Without a central authority, like a bank, controlling transactions, individuals have full control of their own money, avoiding fees and risks like exploitation or data leaks. For regular users, Bitcoin is like a mobile app or computer program that gives them a personal Bitcoin wallet to send and receive Bitcoins. Bitcoin uses something called a blockchain, like a public record of all transactions. User computers check if transactions are valid. Each transaction is protected, and people can earn Bitcoins by helping with transactions. This act is known as mining. The money we're all familiar with, such as the dollar, yen, peso, won, rupiah, are all fiat currency. Now, Bitcoin is the first example of a cryptocurrency, a concept introduced in 1998 by Wei Tai. The idea was to create a new kind of money using cryptography instead of a central authority like a bank. In 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto published a paper introducing the idea of Bitcoin on the cryptography mailing list. He described it as a decentralized network using blockchain, a digital ledger that doesn't need trust or intermediaries. The paper was titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Soon after, the paper spread to almost every corner of the internet, especially among mainstream cryptography researchers. Satoshi left the project in 2010, but the Bitcoin community has since grown, with many developers working to improve it. One of the most popular mysteries of Bitcoin is the identity of its founder, Satoshi Nakamoto, which apparently is an alias. Little is known about him. We don't know much about this person, and despite many trying to find out, Nakamoto has stayed very well hidden. People have suggested different names, but none of them have been proven. In 2014, Newsweek said they found the real Satoshi, pointing at a person named Dorian Nakamoto. This caused a lot of noise, but Dorian, who has a physics degree and worked on secret projects, denied any link to Bitcoin. Others accused or thought to be Nakamoto either said no or kept quiet. But in 2015, an Australian scientist named Craig Wright said he was Nakamoto. He even had The Wired magazine to share some proof, like blog posts and leaked emails, all connecting him to Bitcoin. But people doubted his story because it had a lot of plot holes, and even big names like Ethereum's Vitalik Buterin called him out on it. A more convincing possibility is Nick Szabo, a computer guy and law expert. He's known for coming up with smart contracts, and in 2008, he had this idea called BitGold, a lot like Bitcoin. Dominic Frisby, in his book, suggested Szabo might be Nakamoto. They write similarly, talk about the same economist, and Szabo also had a job related to digital payments in the past. But many were still not convinced. Many other names have come up, but nobody is still sure who Nakamoto really is due to the lack of concrete proof. To find out more about the history and research poured into the identity of Satoshi Nakamoto, stay tuned for part 2 of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, take care and stay curious!